Good afternoon, guys. I'm having a bad day today. I suffer from a very bad migraine, which is definitely brought out by the reactions to the cold meds. So I'm basically sleeping and taking it very careful today. I'm losing my breath just to walk around in the apartment. So yeah, but I thought that it will probably be a pretty boring vlogging today, so instead of making it boring, I'm gonna make it fun for you. I'm gonna show you my Stitchy spot. Yeah, a couple of months ago, Kerry had a Stitchy spot tag, which I never got to. So let us do the Stitchy spot tag today, and you have something fun to look at or something. Yeah. I think she had like two basically I was supposed to show you my Stitchy spot, and I was supposed to tell you the best place to stitch. Well, my absolute favorite place to stitch is, or kind of place and time to stitch. I love bad weather. I love sitting inside, especially like either really thick snow or in the winter time, or really heavy rain in the summertime. Really like those kind of weathers, as long as I don't have to be out in them. But strangely enough, I actually like being out in them too, if there is a shorter period of time, because then when you get in, you feel the warmth and you kind of appreciate all the modern things we have, like electricity and heat. So yeah, I kind of like bad weather, and just sitting and stitching and looking out on the bad weather, knowing that there's not much else you can do, and you're allowed to do, you just sit for hours and hours and stitch. I kind of like that. Yeah. And I thought I'd show you my Stitchy spot. Let's do like this. I'm gonna hide my pattern because I don't want any, but we can start here. This is this is actually my sofa. I can raise myself from this place without getting everything falling. Okay, so my Stitchy spot. It's a little bit messy and it's got cat hair, but yeah, here it is. And there is Gizmo. I don't know where Leia is right now, but yeah, this is my little Stitchy spot. I got a new lamp, or I actually just repurposed an old one. Had this one for a long time. I got it to record videos, but it wasn't the good lighting I was after. But it's really good to sit here and do my stitching. I have taken 2 pillows. This is just a pillowcase randomly chosen. This is not my bed pillow. But I have two pillows so that I can prop up my arms on either side so I don't get back aches. And then I have my new seat stand, which I really like. Makes stitching goes a little bit faster. You see, I'm coming along nicely on Tempest, because this is basically what I do. Stitch and lie in bed when I have a migraine. And then you have the rest of the kind of idea how I stitch. I use my iPad for my patterns. Use Goodreader because I have tried out a whole bunch of different, like PDF Master, PDF Expert. Goodreader is one of the few that actually can keep up with all of the markings I do. The other ones can take up to, I think I counted on one of them, took 30 seconds for each row that I marked off. So yeah. And then I have some my threads in my little box. This is when I do smaller patterns. I use this box to store my threads, all on bobbins. Got some papers here. It's kind of funny. I have borrowed a lot of threads from my other project. So BD means Blue Dragon, and W means Wrath. So I have to put them back, and I put two notes with threads in that, so I know which to put back. And there went my little phone off. But here it is. Here's my little odd jar. I have a specific odd jar for my Blue Dragon. I'm gonna get one for my wrath, but if you can see in here, there's a lot of wrath threads, a lot of red. There is actually pieces of yarn because Gizmo accidentally got all the, or accidentally, I think he put his paw in it and pulled all of the threads out, and he blended them with some more yarn. But I'm not supposed to have like knitting yarn in it. It's only supposed to be embroidery threads. But yeah, that is my Stitchy spot. And just in front of me I have my telly where I watch like TV and stuff, films, videos. Today I've been spending the whole evening, the day, kind of having Frozen in the background. I really love Frozen, and it's like the best scene in the whole film and the worst scene in the whole film is on the same, like directly after each other. So the best kind of scene is the one with the trolls, when they sing the Fixer Upper song. It's my absolute favourite song of all the songs in the Frozen. I don't know, I usually have favourites that no one else has, and I don't know, I really like it. It makes me happy to listen to it, and when I feel like this I really need to find things to make me happy because it's not fun. And then it continues on being a very bad scene, which I'm not going to tell you about, because if you haven't seen Frozen, it's going to tell things about it. So I think you really should go and watch Frozen if you haven't. I think it's a really good movie. So yeah, well, I am going to go lie down a little while again because my head is pounding, but I'll get back to you before I go to bed. Well guys, it is evening and it's time for bed. My migraine has lifted a little bit, but I haven't been doing that much at all of anything. But I've done some cross stitch and I thought I'd show you. Because, look guys, this is Tempest. And Tempest is taking shape. Yeah, I'm on color 11 or 12. And it's the darkest kind of yellow-orangey color. Right now it's evening and the lamp I have makes pretty yellow light, but so it's not really true to color. It's much more peachy, this color. But I'll show you when it's light outside or with my good cameras, and you can see the good light. You can see it when it's done. But right now, look. He's coming along nicely, so it's a little bit here and in the head for that part, and then he has his puffs and the cup down here. So yeah, but it's coming along nicely. Yeah. And well, that is almost everything for me. I thought I would tell you that today it is Gizmo and Leia's first birthday. Yeah. We are celebrating that by giving them a little more wet food instead of dry food. Yeah, they're a little bit fat though, so they're not allowed to eat anything else. Gizmo is feeling pretty good. He's running around being a nuisance as he always is. He still have a couple of days left on his antibiotics, but it's going very well. I've always been giving tablets to animals can be hard. I know that my parents' old cat, if you put it in his food, he usually ate around it. Even when it wasn't the goodest food, he ate around it. So you had to like push it down his throat, stuff like that. Not nice. But this pill, they say on the packaging that you can kind of powder it and put it into butter. So instead we powdered it and we put it into his wet food, and he's so crazy about wet food he just eats it. It's no talk about it. It's good that he's the one that got sick, because I don't know how we would get the pills down Leia's throat, because she's way more picky. Yeah. But yeah, that is today. We'll see where my head is tomorrow, but I will either be homesick or be home working, because it's better to just take a deep breath and rest for a little while. Yeah, but that is for me. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.